Hey, what's going on, family? How y'all doing this morning? I came on here this morning to talk to you about how many are called, but only few are chosen. And what I mean by that is, the Lord is always calling us. But for some reason, we never step in when He's calling us. But we always want to try to step in on our own. And see, that's the problem. In a church, they're not preaching the gospel right. They're not preaching and teaching you the right understanding about God. So you're lost on that end, and you're also losing when you feel you can come in however and whenever you want to, and that's not true. Or you could say, one day I'm gonna get on in there with God. No, but He's calling you now, despite what you got going on in your life. And if you come to a church and the right understanding is there, and the Spirit is high there, and the presence of the Lord is in that place, then it's never too late. Then you step in there, and you stepped into the right place for your journey to begin. And your prosperity and your spiritual growth will begin there at that church. But until then, if nobody's preaching that, teaching that, and the Lord has been calling you and you have not answered, then it'll be kind of hard for you to just come in when you feel like you want to. See, that's what it's about. You have to answer when He called. Just say, for instance, you could be all month long, you've been feeling something been nudging you. You've been feeling different, like something's telling you about getting your life together. You feeling, I want to get my life together. I want to get my life together. But you never answer that call to go get on your knees or go somewhere and sit down and pray. Say, Lord, I don't know, what is this? Lord, I don't know what's going on. Or you never get to that point and you just start partying and start listening to what other people said, and you drop that voice or that instinct that's calling you, and you don't pay attention to it, and you drop that and start kicking it and all that, where you walked away from the calling. And that's one thing, as children of God, we do not want to walk away from the calling. And some people just think, I come in when I want to come in. That's not how that works. But you can come in when you want to come in. If you go to a church and they preaching the gospel and they teaching it right, then you have stepped into it. But until that happens, and you're going to a church where they're not preaching the gospel right or teaching the right understanding, oh man, it'll be hard to get in, especially if you're not answering the call. Okay, so that's how the few that are chosen get in, because they answered when the Lord was calling them. They went somewhere, sat down and prayed, went outside at night when everybody was asleep and sat down, Lord, what is this? What is you trying to say to me? Lord, I know you're trying to tell me something. What is it? Lord, reveal yourself to me. Show me that you're real. I know you're real, Lord, but show me. See, these are the ones who have been chosen. They were called, answered, and were chosen. So, you just want to know the ins and outs to what the Lord is saying, and what's going on. And I'm here to bring it to you to let you know what's going on when you're feeling like that. And when you're feeling like that and you feel like the Lord is calling you, step in. Step in. Because the Lord is calling you in. Don't let it go. So you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm telling you. When the Lord is calling you, you step in. You go somewhere, you sit down and pray. Talk to Him. And your journey will begin. Don't just knock it off and go out and start hanging with other people. Then when you lose that call, that calling that's calling you at that time, which He's always calling, and then you try to get in on your own when you want to use Him now, and that's not how God works. But I'm going to leave it right there. And I thank the Lord for you tuning into these messages, because I know it's doing some work on you. And we just thank the Lord. Keep him head of your life so he can keep your head up. May his peace continue to bless you, your family, and bring you to that state where he want to get the victory out of your life and become this faithfulness that he has provided for all his children in the face of the world. But I'll just close with that. Keep your head up. Peace.